I were to lose all of the makeup that I had, these are the ones that I'm buying first. Hi, today in this video I'm gonna be actually doing a video. I've seen this thing going on the internet where if you were to lose all of your makeup, which would be a nightmare, let's just hope that doesn't happen. So all of these are not like necessarily my favorites. When I actually think of it, products that will be multi-purpose, which I know will last me a long time, which are a little bit more affordable. So it's a mix of both, affordable, not so affordable. If you have watched all of my videos, you already know most of these products, but this will just be like a summary of all of it. And also it's kind of like shop my stash kind of a video, so I know they're not gonna let me down. Yeah, let's begin. I don't actually think I'm gonna immediately go and buy like a primer and a setting spray first, because I'm not a very primer setting spray person, but I have recently become one. So I'm gonna be using this Blue Heavens Prep and Fix mist. This is something that you can prep your skin with, and you can also use this to fix your makeup. So multi-purpose, affordable. So I'm going to use this first. Let's do this. A little too much. After letting that dry, primer, you might already know this. Now this is something that is gonna give me a little bit of hydration, something that's gonna make my skin a little bit dewy and also smoothen it. So which is why this was my choice. This is the Maybelline's Fit Me Dewy Plus Smooth Primer, and this also kind of feels like a moisturizer, not like as hydrating as a moisturizer, but it kind of feels like a moisturizer, texture and everything. So I would buy this definitely. This is definitely that I love this primer. I love how it makes my skin very, very hydrated. Body foundation and concealer category was a debate. I down for these two. I chose a foundation. I initially thought I would choose like a tinted moisturizer or a tinted skin tint, something like that. But with this one, what you can do is, since it looks very, very natural, you can build it up to be a full coverage, or you can like use very little of it and make it work like a skin tint. So which is why I chose this. This is the Nykaa's All Day Matte Foundation. I'm in the sand. I never tell my shade, so I'm in the sand. I'm in the shade Sand 07, which is why I chose this foundation. And the shade is also pretty, for something that's a pretty good match for me. Love how this blend, love how natural it looks. I can use very little fit and make it work like a skin tint, or build it up and make it like a foundation. So brush I'm using is the Pack 231 brush. Yeah, brush, I think I took a little bit more today, so it becomes a little bit more full coverage. Very nice satiny finish. I like this more than my Fit Me foundation. Concealer, always my forever love. Concealer that's not very sheer in coverage, but will give you that medium coverage, which I prefer mostly. So I'm gonna buy this, and it's so freaking affordable. It's so creamy. I love it. And the packaging is also very, very nice. It has this applicator tip kind of a thing that really, really helps to, go into the corners. Really easy to blend. So I'm using the same foundation brush. How instantly it brightened my under eyes. We're gonna skip powder because I don't think that's the first thing that I'm gonna go buy. Maybe later. I'm gonna use a brow pencil. Love this one from Sugar. You already know this is the Sugar's Arch Arrival Brow Refiner. Would choose this over anything any day. So I don't think I would buy an eyeshadow palette because not an eyeshadow person. But if I were to, I will go for like the single shadows. I will go for the single shadows or an eyeshadow pencil or an eyeshadow stick, anything of that sort, and we're being realistic here. What I would rather do is use my bronzer as an eyeshadow. So if I choose a powder bronzer like this, I can use this as my eyeshadow as well. So again, multi-purpose, you know. So this is my favorite bronzer of all times. I don't know if it's still available, if or not this is coming back in stock, but if it is, this is something that I'm definitely gonna buy. Also, this is something that will last you forever. Okay, I've been using this for years and I still have like more than half left. So something that goes a long way, that's gonna last you a really long time, I'm gonna get that. So I'm just gonna use this on my eyelids. Also works as a very nice flush of color on the lids. Very, very natural. So why do I need an eyeshadow palette? Likely like just a very nice flush of color. Anytime I feel like my makeup is looking a little bit dry and matte, I'll once again go with the Prep and Fix mist, because this is something that you can use to like even refresh your makeup. Let's use this as a bronzer also. I love how this bronzer looks on the skin. I just love it so much. It's by Flower Beauty, if I didn't mention that. It's so smooth. It's so smooth and very easy to blend. It's just so beautiful. It's not very sheer that it just blends into nothing, but it's not also very pigmented. Just everything that I want in a bronzer. It's beautiful. Can you look? I love it. It's so good. And also has a little bit of that glow, because it is a luminous bronzer, so it has a little bit of that glow also. But again, nothing too much. It doesn't have any glitter or shimmer particles, so it's not too much. So this makes me want to just use bronzer and not blush, but that would be a crime. Favorite, I think I would buy, I don't think I'm gonna buy just like one blush and be okay with it. I would actually buy 2-3 blushes. Initially I would go for this one because this is something that's really affordable, and you know I love this so much. This is the Blue Heavens stick blush. The shade that I have is Muted Peach. Okay, you get so much quantity. Again, I've used this every single day for the past 1 year or more, and I still have so much left. So this goes a long way. Okay, so definitely something that's worth every penny you spend on. Very affordable. It's like for 250 rupees. But I have a new favorite blush. This is the Rare Beauty's soft pinch blush. The shade that I have is Truth. This is the mini one. If I had to buy like one blush, which would be very difficult, but I'll definitely go and get the Rare Beauty blush. I can hear a few gossip here and there that Rare Beauty will come to India this year. I hope so. Let's not jinx that, but if it does, man, I'm gonna be like the happiest. And this is just so pigmented, so I'm just gonna take like 2 dots of it. So they have like 2 finish in this one, dewy and the matte one. I definitely have the dewy one. Can you see? I took like 1 dot, and this is how pigmented this is. Obviously you need to work a little bit with liquid blushes for them to blend, but also gives a very nice glow. And do I even need highlighter? No. And I'm not a highlighter person, so we are skipping highlighter as well, so making it work with the blush. This blush so much that I'm going to pick like another shade in this, like maybe like a more neutral shade. Man, these blushes are unbelievably pigmented. So if you are someone who does not like extremely pigmented blushes, maybe you are not going to like this. I can make it work. I can tone it down, and it is so long lasting. This is one of the most long lasting blushes that I have ever used. So again, totally every penny that worth every penny you pay for. And don't even need to get the full size. You can get away with a mini, because this is gonna last you like very long, because you just need like not even a dot of it, you know. So which is why, again, another very sensible reason. Let's move on to mascara. Can you guess the mascara that I'm going to be using? Mascara is a very controversial thing for me, because some work for me, some work, most of them don't work for me, and there are very few. This was an easy one. Simply Nam. You know, I love this. I've used so many mascaras, but this just, I don't know. I feel a certain way about this mascara and how it makes my lashes look. I don't know if it's the wand, which is very different, that it works very different than the other mascaras for me, or if it's the formula. I really can't make out. I don't know. This mascara is very, very expensive, like very expensive for a mascara. And since mascaras are something that don't really last, any of the mascaras last you a very long time, it wouldn't be so wise to spend so much on a mascara. I tried replacing this, but none of the mascaras that I've tried do it for me what this does for me. It makes my lashes look super long, and sadly I've not seen people liking this. They usually don't like it, but I don't know what is with me. It's either the wand or the formula, but I like it. It gives me the length, it makes my lashes look super long, and it holds the curl of my lashes. I can use this for everyday, for dramatic. This works for both. But in case if I don't find this mascara during that time, another one that I really like is from Faye. Now this is a Faye's brush. This also gives me like really, more so gives me like a more natural looking lashes, but makes them look very voluminous, and it's much cheaper. So either of these two, I've been really liking this for like very everyday kind of a look, and this is something that you can even use on your brows. So again, best of both worlds. I don't get it, but I'm a lot more out of focus today. Something's up with my camera. I'm really sorry. Lips. Lip liner, not something that lip liner, not a staple, but for me it has become like a staple in my collection. So not necessarily this. This is my favorite out of everything that I have, so I'm mentioning this. But like a nude lip liner, like any nude lip liner would do. So I can line a lips. Can you guess what would I buy for lips? Something like tinted lip balms, or yeah, tinted lip balms or tinted lip oils, anything of that sort. And or lip glosses, which is what I have right now. I have these two because these are my most favorite lip glosses. This one is from Elf. This is their plumping lip gloss, and shade is Praline. You know how much I love this. But today I'm going to be using this. This is also something that I really like. This is like a lip lacquer, roasted walnut. So I'd be lying if I chose a lipstick. So I think it's just fair that I mention lip glosses, because that is something that I wear all the time, right? Lip glosses just sound right for me. I'm gonna use. Do you see? It's more pigmented. A final bath in this. Yeah, this is my full face. I really like how my makeup looks right now. Something that's up my alley, glowy, dewy, natural. And if you want to check any of these, I'm gonna leave all the links for you. It was very fun to do this video. Very old school, very YouTubey, very YouTube. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. I love you guys a lot, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.